Hey folks, this here is the main street to Hotel California. Population right now 22,000, still stuck in one tile. It's mainly a 2-lane road, and I wanted to make it rural looking and very peaceful for the people living there, of course. It's working rather well. Very few people drive on it. The buses, well, because of the way I've designed the city with the pathways everywhere, everybody walks, so therefore everybody takes a bus. Well, the buses got, well, I think there's like four bus lines running up and down this street trying to keep up with everything. So then I got the bright idea of going to trams because, well, they hold more people. But unfortunately, I put it down the center of the road. So I had to move it out. So this is what it looked like after I moved it out. And I widened some of the road to a 4-lane, just for that, just for emergency vehicles to get past. Because, oh, it drives me so crazy when a whole bunch of people get stuck. Or vehicles get stuck and all I can hear are these sirens going off. So just putting these little buffer areas worked well. The reason I made this clip is so I could take a better look at this tram stop. Now, it's just a little pathway that you can't see that leads from that path to the tram stop, and I just decided to prop it out a little bit just to do something, right? Add a little bit of variety, get back into propping actually. So I wanted to check out and test out more if I'm getting better with the prop people. So I messed around with this. Starting to look good. The second project was the end of this tram. The loop. Useless loop. It was just a turnaround for people to come back. Or for the trams to come back. I want to show you what I did with it. Ciao for now. The loop. In the beginning, it was just a place for the tram to turn around so it could go back up the street and get more citizens. The pathway was here before the loop was. And then sooner or later, I figured out, well, what if I've actually put a stop out here? And it worked. So then I put both stops out here, the green and the orange line. And it worked rather well. So then, when I started messing with the renovation of the other side there, right, when I took the tram off the road and put it beside the road, and I made that tram stop, I kept thinking of the loop. Like, what could I do? Because I personally, I didn't like seeing the loop. I didn't want to put it underground, because that's just too easy. Right, out of sight, out of mind. I don't like playing that game. Plus, I wanted to practice more with propping. I wanted to see if I could create something that looks like an asset, that operates like an asset, and yet is a whole whack of props. The rocks in the loop there, inside, I didn't know what to put there. The fountain, it was better than a hole. The water feature, it was better than a statue. But I'm adding to it a little bit every day. A bench here, a bench there, somebody standing to grab a ticket, or someone standing behind them. And I've got this side done. Well, I've paid a lot of attention to this side, let's put it that way. You can see the people sitting sitting on the benches, standing by the signs. They do mix well with the traffic that's going to and fro, don't they? And that was the goal. That's what I was going after. The flowery bushes, they're hiding errors actually. But because these are tiled decals, so that's why you can't see the pathway underneath. I don't use anarchy, so it's not. They're not invisible pathways or something like that. They're real pathways. It's just if you place the decals properly, or not properly, in a certain way, you can hide a lot of stuff, especially pathways. At one time I was entertaining the thought of putting the green stop on one side and then have the orange come through the other way backwards, and they stopped on the inside. But of course that would have drove me crazy, because they would have had to cross the track. You see here, I still got to put benches in here. I wanted to learn from the other side first to see how that worked out. I got loads of room for expansion. Well, actually, that's a 4x4 empty lot there. And I think the lot beside it is 7x4, or 4 deep by 7 wide. Out there. That's how you get down to industry, to that tram, through that pathway. And back here, this goes out to that area that's got 6,000 people living in it. You know the whole reason. Or I put that down so I could get crematoriums. And it turned out to be a gorgeous neighborhood. Yeah, I can expand here a little bit. A couple more benches in there. Maybe some more signage. But it's believable, no? Because that's all I was going for. Because seeing that loop, just a dead loop there, seems like a waste of property for a city. Doing something like this makes it look like a place to be. The towers beside them, I think they add to the place. I can see a good reno coming my way. I've already moved the tram away off the main street. That was a silly decision to put it on there in the first place, or to put it in the street. But you never learn till you try, right? Now that that's started, and I've got this going, and the park is right over there, right? And there's bus stops over here. I mean, this is turning to be a central area. Commercial is right up there, like the main commercial area. School. Oh, the rock. I gotta remember to put a light source on that rock. 22,000 right now, Hotel California. One tile. And I still got room left over. Not much. It's mainly in the industry.